You're very loud. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm allowed to. Sorry.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You're... Yeah, that's better. God damn. Like it got me... The fourth dimensional wall. Will become God. Drake's great. Where was somebody? Hello? Hello? Okay. So take that. Oh, you rage quit? Really? Why would you rage quit?
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head. Yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Sorry about that.
So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll
He's the main character. Or is that the main character you thought? Oh.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
The fuck? Somebody screaming? Nobody knew.
Yo, let me do that again, Kay. I was cooking. Please. Oh yeah, I forgot that this game literally uses, like, you can use your actual eyes.
I know.
I ain't got no webcam.
There's
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it. Just like
damn,
that.
That sucks. There's a reason why I recommend you that game. Because I knew you're gonna.
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard?
Oh,
It
you're
may not
dead.
be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised
It's
by
not
how
even-
much
they
it
only
changes.
popped one gen. That's sad, actually.
Ernie!
Ernie!
Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What? Did you...
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
The old distance.
Say that one more time.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Yes, the Italian is of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's how we're
Mm. You'd be sad. Can't really blame you.
Well, nah,
It's kinda-
it literally showed the cat, like, gave birth to some kids or some babies.
Ah,
And then
shit.
next thing you know, now I hear like an animal munching on something.
Oh, damn. The hell?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Okay.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
That's wrong. Okay, I think I remember.
I sure hope these guys don't don't think I'm a fucking cheater.
You don't play with it anymore. We're getting rid
Oh
of it.
no, I just guessed where this last person was. Fuck.
So many, I'd assume.
I'm not gonna lie. The Elden Ring game was good, but like shit. Why do we need 3 people? I don't know. I hope they can change it, but we'll see.
It's not my house.
Right. It's my house. You have 5
It's pretty fun, not gonna lie. Oh Jesus, sorry.
You're not my house. You're not. Fall back, you fool! I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside. It's late.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you. Why are you always
For
out
real,
here
man.
taking
That's just like me.
photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Whoa, what are you trying to say, man? I wasn't so nice, dude. Yeah,
Oh
dude.
shoot! I think I gotta go. But
But
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play
what did I
for
do
us.
to you, man? That was so mean. Asshole. I hope you die.
Wow, Al, he's unbelievable. My
goddamn
God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raised a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Ah,
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up in
Hey, you.
units. Each unit will
look on your desk.
Isaac
I wrote you something.
will be learning everything we need to know about these civilizations. Well, if you ask me.
Don't know each other.
This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down.
Jesus Christ.
Not doodle
What the
on the
hell are you doing?
sidelines, not stare off
Just like
into
in real
space.
life.
Okay. Now we'll go on to the next
Damn,
slide.
Jesus.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you?
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways. And now,
broke my
on to
no
what you've
talking
all
rule,
been waiting for.
But I asked you
Great.
to, so I guess I'll have to let you live.
Assessments, 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work, 20%. That's work we do while at class. Participation, 20%. I will give you a moment to write this all down.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet.
That's pretty good of you.
Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me
Like
for
you.
hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard. Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly. Ugh.
Yes,
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
You don't make that, by the way.
What was that? Was that the piece?
Throw it away.
I'm sorry.
What
Throw
is
it
going
away.
on with you these days?
Throw it away.
I barely know whose kid you're supposed to.
Dathan's not decent. I knew this kid didn't fuck with him.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice. Oh my God. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Goodbye.
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Oh man,
Maybe
did I just
am
cause
a
a
little
fight
checked out,
with your
but
parents?
I actually think
I'm
the fact
sorry,
that I'm
dude,
checked out means
but
that
you
I
should
get
also
some
cherish
count for the
these
ocean here a
moments.
little bit.
My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually
Oh,
miss
you're
it
dead,
a
though.
lot. Anyway,
hope so.
so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types. So we got to be leaning on lobster a lot more in these reef battles. Then, once we get to the trench, we'll be facing what they call craniate types.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are
You're
deemed
body
unworthy?
blocking that. Okay.
Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got.
Hey,
and yes,
Mr.
that's
Kid. That's
the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
Ew, why is he so scared looking?
Like
Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as we started to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't
GG,
think
I
you
guess. I don't
actually
know.
really understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard.
You reach quit? You mad? What? What?
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
let's pick you up. And
Oh, it picks me up as well? What does it say?
no, it doesn't turn the captions. It just shows me the speaker thing.
Oh, shit.
I got the story's pretty good, but
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
with the passion. I'll tell you that right now.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny! Mom
I wonder
says
why.
turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Benny, I say turn the lights off, not just Mom.
Kill me, Richard. We're supposed to be nice.
Left the door open too? Hold on, are they Mexican for this? We sneak out or try to sleep? We sneaking out.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most. Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
This game actually has the same buttons until now. Hello.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear. Okay, I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice, yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you. Okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your...
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Ah, God. Man, why can't June 17th
Why isn't your
come
son eating with her, Jack?
as fast as it can?
Oh, you mean young Vincent?
What day is it,
Well,
actually?
ever since he got sick, all he does is
31st. So. Oh, tomorrow's the
What about
1st, I'm
tomorrow?
guessing.
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
Damn, am I that fucking big? Jesus. God damn. I knew I was a little bit fat, but I didn't know I was that fat.
You are not here to learn to be painters.
Okay, Jesus.
You are here to learn to be artists. And although I've hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies! Oh.
Nice.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very cute. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Nice.
There you go,
Fuck.
Mr.
Oh,
Bryn.
whatever. I go back.
Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Pilpa Press.
Wow, I missed that.
Don't worry.
Damn,
You're
I
not selling
fucking
your
suck
soul.
at this character. My God.
I've got a good feeling about you. We're going to make a lot of money together, aren't we?
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it. Ooh, that's good. So, now that you...
wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots? Paint
Nice.
something meaningful,
In like tight ass corner.
personal, close to your heart. Gotta go. Love you. Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're...
You got it.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about.
What the hell?
Benny? You ready to come up here?
She's dead to me.
She's dead. No, she's actually dead.
Oh, she's actually dead.
The mother was pissing me off for a little bit here, and then now she's just dead now. Shit. Yeah.
Where is this nigga?
They aged
Oh, he's in that.
though. What the hell? Well, the thing is, what was it? This dude was making art, and the next thing you know, she was like, well, let me pause it. And then she was like, oh yeah, I got a little sick. Probably wasn't me for a while or something like that. And I was like, oh shit. And then next thing you know, dead. Public speaking. Oof.
Go on, B. Say something.
And then the dad aged like a motherfucker too, and I ain't seen his ass in a minute.
What's wrong?
Oh, I'm so sorry, young one. I see you. Oh, shit.
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again.
Always waiting.
Look, you know I talk to big, important people. People who could change your life every day.
Shut the fuck up.
What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard
no,
from my star
I shall
client
not.
in 6 months? This is getting
What?
ridiculous. You've got to get it together.
Yeah, dude, you're hurting my feelings,
Love you
dude.
lots.
How could you, dude?
That's why I was born into this world.
Hey,
Asshole.
Benny. Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're donezo kaput. It's over. Would you shut the hell up, Tabitha? I'm trying to fire a client in here. Who? Some washed up, stick up his ass, too good to
Jesus.
sell prick.
Welcome.
Probably isn't even listening to this message.
I mean, you
but
cut
you
off,
know,
but, like,
Mama's
still.
gotta put her rage somewhere. Oh shoot! Am I still
Who's that in the
on?
background? Is that you?
Oh, Benny, love you lots. Mwah.
Hey,
What
B.
is that?
Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? That's so fascinating, son.
Oh shit.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
Jesus.
My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. Oh, the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or
That's
there.
my character
but...
naked. I love it.
Internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right. Here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? A joke?
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Okay, we gotta be for real here.
Kind of like your... Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
I love romance stories.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for. Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in
in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency
Not this.
to do that, I guess. Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? You know, my father once told me when I was about...
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
It's because I skipped some of these? What am I waiting for? Like, bruh.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to... Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Still not understand.
You see, I was confused about this shit. Now there's fucking red drips and shit. Like, I didn't see that before. I still don't understand why this makes me a cartoon.
GG, I guess. I don't know. How's so boring? What the hell?
Knew it, dude. I fucking knew it.
The death of those cats
It was
must
your
have
fault.
taught you a terrifying
The
lesson.
coyotes are
That
eating
simply
the fucking
being
cats and the
alive
babies.
wasn't enough.
Jesus.
So then you
that's
went to
disgusting.
work to make yourself
Ooh.
sensational.
I'm sorry you had to witness that.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Damn, that sucks though.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking.
We can focus in, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer?
I didn't know I had to wait for these, man.
I mean, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? Point.
do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What's the point? The point? What does that mean?
Can I walk? Like, what the fuck? What's the point of what, bitch? The word to fit now. Calibration, motherfucker.
Any of it. If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
Wait, so we died? And we...
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this.
Okay, pistol.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
Are you serious? Don't tell me we fucking made
Story of
everything
who you're
up
going to become, okay?
and then we died. Because that is crazy. There's no way we did that.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Oh my
First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say?
Yes.
You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Yes. Actually, that's too deep. She dies. Oh no.
I know.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I mean, I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn?
Try closing your eyes. It might help you remember.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Wait a minute, this is
Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me, or what. But I just wanted to call to say I really don't appreciate being lied
it's
to.
pissed me off.
And it's not that...
Because you don't have any options, and you can't, I don't know, you can't really choose what to do.
Okay.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. Not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
I thought the whole
Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No. What does that
Escape.
have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Fuck the dead. For what's the mom's actually right? What the hell?
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm going to leave.
Oh my word.
Close your eyes now, okay?
Damn. Okay. Alright, I think I'll just call it there. I worked it. Yeah, I'll just call it there. Nah, I'm too tired. No problem. That sucks. Alright then, I'll see you
What is that?
later today then. Take care.
Let's see that way.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny, just close your eyes. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. Ugh. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think. There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him.
But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world, and he made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them of exactly who they were, after they had almost forgotten. So when he was going to go, he was
okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do. I'm gonna say I love you.
Got me just a little bit. Just a little bit. Dang, man. Definitely wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. Shout out to my 0 viewers. Shout out to my 0 viewers. Thank you for watching. Even though you weren't there, but don't worry. Gracias. And